talking my language. Now you're talking. Yeah. Probably. Hey, hood girl. You don't. The lamp still on. Now you're talking my language. Now she talking my language. Yeah. Peace. Get my brunch set up. Holler at the people a minute. Let me get my. Come I'm in here cooking, as I always do. Get my vibe right. I like to burn my red sage while I'm cooking and all that good stuff. Yep. Let's look at that swindle. Hey y'all, look. Come on, my life. Here go the swindle. That swindle thing, dude. That troll. Look. Let's do it. Here you go. Cause we gonna let him stay live on here too. I told y'all. Hey, all my know will come on score. That swindle king. He always people. Yeah. Let's see. Let's pop up. He said, "I don't see him more. I see a black dude." We gonna entertain. We gonna stay positive today. I'm gonna entertain it. There you go, Swindle King right there. Swindle D Hoodwink. There you go. There you go right there. So y'all look that up.
You say you too funny.
Yeah. I'm entertain it. Then I tell y'all, look, I told y'all, you get those everywhere. So we gonna entertain it. And I'm gonna show y'all exactly where they are. I'm gonna show y'all exactly where they are. Go ahead, finish, babe. See what you doing. I'm gonna show y'all exactly where they are. All my nobles watch. They like to jump on people's page. So go on my YouTube and you will see the Swindle King, whatever. They like to jump on Moor's page with all the disrespect, and they jump on people's pages with that be doing all that sovereign citizen goofy stuff that we always talk about. That's why if they jump on my page, they see I ain't with no games. They see we don't play that fake stuff. They see we don't play that sovereign citizen stuff. But they like to jump on everybody's page and put everybody in one basket. So we're going to entertain it. Swindle King. I'm going to share all the information. I'm going to show you exactly where they at because you're on my page and you're a willing obligor. See, this is not one of the Moors that play them games. That's all the blonde hair, blue eyes are master race. So would you believe a person who states that all blonde hair and blue eyes are the master race? Man, I don't entertain that goofy stuff. A Swindle King. You should know better than that. I'm not going to entertain that. I'm an educator. I'm not here with all that goofy stuff that Moors do on the YouTube and the internet. I'm not that guy. So you can come on here with all your games. I know where you at. It's all good. I'm not here to care what nobody else doing. I'm not here to argue with nobody. That's not my mission, Swindle King. So if that's your mission, that's not my mission. So I don't know why you're here for the argument. Like you said, you see a black dude. I didn't come on your page disrespecting you. And you are an adult. And you come on my page saying you see a black dude. Like that's disrespectful. Yeah. I have the right to identify whoever I want to be. That's the Declaration of Human Rights, Article 15. You have a right of a nationality and a right to change it. No one will be arbitrarily denied of a nationality and a right to change it. And the claim of child replacing your birth certificate. So why you come on my YouTube page being disrespectful? And I never came on your page disrespectful. Swindle King Hoodwink. Babe, can you check that, please? Islam Noble Teacher, I've been watching all your post videos for the last month while on my 10-hour shift. Much respect for your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Gratitude. What else you say? Gratitude. But then this person jump on my page like he know me, like I'm finna entertain that. They say your knowledge. I just signed up and joined the school. Gratitude. And then Swindle D Hoodwink. That's this Swindle D Hoodwink jumped on my page, talk about he see a black dude. Swindle D Hoodwink. Swindle D Hoodwink. I ain't even came on this man page. And that's the garbage why I said I don't deal with
Moor? I see.
Can you check that? And that's disrespectful. Swindle D Hoodwink. So why you on my page with that disrespectful stuff? I ain't never disrespecting nobody. I don't care if you a European, a Trelodike, or whatever you want to call it, or Albion. I don't care about that. That ain't even my radar. I know who And I know the great God created all man. Evil has to do with the heart. Now, what you saying? You see a black dude swindle, be hoodwink. You see all different. What I said, we came into a so for world, all this stuff going on today with all these murders with these babies, and a grown man up on somebody's page talking about they see a black dude. I don't even identify as black. That's a misnomer. So why would you jump on my page and say that and then ask me something about a European? Then this is what the person say. This is what the person say. So would you believe a person who states that all blonde hair, blue eyes are the master race? See, what that got to do with anything I'm saying? And see, this person butthurt for listening to sovereign citizen Moors on Instagram disrespect different people. Man, come on, man. I'm under the cloth. You might be a European Mason, no disrespect, or lower level 32 and 33 degrees. Well, if you're a Mason, well, somebody is the father. And somebody is the father if you're a European Mason, and you know that. If you're 32 and 33 degrees, you know you a son of a Muslim. You know you only have 32 and 33 degrees of wisdom. You know that. I know that. All European presidents was initiated through the science of Moors. You know that, and I know that. I'm not even going to argue with that. I'm part of the Philosophical Research Society. So every person that, I don't care if you black, orange, purple, green, if you a 32 and 33 degree Mason, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you shouldn't even be on here arguing. You a son of a Muslim, Swindle King. So stop fronting. That's sad as hell. And we talk about supreme wisdom from Adam Blavatsky, Alice Crowley, Pascal Beverly Randolph, all this scholarship, but we let trolls get here. J.A. Rogers, all scholars, even European scholars. I mean, what we talking about? David McRitchie, Albert Churchward, Signs and Symbols of Primordial Man. I mean, come on. Man, let me block this person is. This one he said he know who the Moors were. How do you know who the Moors were? You got so many people talking about Moors through history. Robert Hood, you be everywhere. Swindle, you be everywhere. Right, thank you. Swindle King. Somebody else said Swindle King, you be everywhere, but we're gonna entertain it. Walking for at least waiting for a response for your Muftis question. What is the difference between the understanding between the black feds, red feds, and Moran feds? Well, the black feds have to do with, like, they like to say the lawgiver, like in martial arts. People think a black belt is the highest level, but really a black belt is just when you're ready to start learning. And it's symbol in like martial arts and the wisdom. So it's not just defending, it's defending all levels, esoterically and exoterically. So that's what that's about. Some people try to make it some gang thing and all this and other, but it's not like that. It's a defender of Islam, just like the fruit of Islam per se. But then it goes to a higher level of wisdom if you're under that certain cloth, especially if you're under a higher level of 32 and 33 degrees. If you, like I say, Memphis, right? Or like we do with the 99 degrees or the spirit builders, we deal with that level. Some of them deal with 96, but we do 33 times 3. So, you know. And then the tassel, just like graduation, the hex alpha and the fez you can put together, which is 360 degrees of wisdom. So the fez and the graduation cap both symbolizes wisdom. Oh, that's loud, man. The tassel, yeah, I can. The tassel, 12. You got 12-inch tassel. You got 18. Oh, I'm sorry, bad. You got 18-inch tassel and 24-inch tassel. So it just depends on a higher level of wisdom and as you're going and the science that you're into. But it's nothing secret about none of the science. It may be sacred, but it's nothing secret about the science. It's nothing.
Person asked you that.
Somebody else here with sense. Okay. It's nothing secret about this science. A lot of people make it secret because they try to convert you to something. They try to say they're going to make you, or they're going to nationalize you. Nobody can nationalize you or denationalize you. That'll change you from the descendant nature of your foremothers and your forefathers. You know? Said Al Hakim. So who is he? He was a famous Moor. Hey, no, you know, so Mr. Swindle King, you know all the answers, so you shouldn't even be asking me nothing, Swindle King. You know everything. Swindle King got all the answers, so I'm not here to fall for that, Mr. Swindle King. You know, I understand that's your job and that's what you do, but I'm not going to entertain that, man. So that's a couple questions that's a couple things. And if you don't know, research it. I'm not here to answer every one question. I'm not here to answer your question. I'm not here to do that. Nah, I don't have no time for that. So that's a little bit of that. You know, swindle. What do you say? Swindle trying to swindle himself. Yep, yeah. Swindle trying to swindle. That's all swindle trying to do. And I say that it's sad that grown people do that, and then they act like nobody know who they are. Like I'm looking at your face, Swindle King. It's just like when you got a book, like your ISBN is popping off. You own Google Maps. Like it's so crazy when grown people do this. And I say all people that identify and do things are not wrong. You know. You usually say you'll probably say that women wear a red turban and men wear red fez. That's it. Man, ain't no man my prophet. Ain't no man my prophet. A woman can wear what the hell they want to. God created the woman. The woman is Mayat. If a man tell a woman what to do, she shouldn't listen to him. The fez is the woman's hair drop. She can wear whatever she wants. You do what your mama tell you to do. You know? I tell women to do what they please. They can wear whatever they want. The woman is their God. Everything a woman put on is holy. You are holy. I don't care if somebody tell you to wear this and wear that. That don't mean nothing to me. Long as you're righteous. I know plenty of men wear fezzes and turbans and red ones and black ones, and they criminals. They claiming some 1099. They talk about canceling some corporate debt that those criminals be doing. I said, man, I never do business with them more. All that criminal stuff. So all the things you asking, that's what other people say. I don't rock like that. I can care less, Swindle King. I don't care about no stuff like that. I don't care about no crap like that.
What you got on his head?
What you got, that's what I'm saying. What you got on your head? And if you are Moor, Swindle King, what do your empress have on? If you are Moor and you know the real Moors, what do your empress have? We be asking things that don't even matter.
Right.
And stuff I don't care about. I don't care if a woman don't have on nothing on their head. It don't make me no difference. I don't care what a person have on. I care about the heart. So all that stuff is meaningless. All that stuff is meaningless. And I said, right. We get into so much meaningless stuff, and grown people do so much meaningless things that is sad. That is sad that a grown person on here doing all that. And I'm like, don't you have a family? Like, is it more important things for a grown person to do? But then they come back with slander and things. And I said, okay, we be asking for stuff on this internet, and we can't be afraid. Like I said, have the same energy that these people be having on the internet. Have the same energy. And I tell people that it's just not worth it. All this stuff happening in life, and we still be disrespectful with each other. All these things happening with kids, all this stuff happening with guns, family losing their lives, and we still be disrespectful. We'll still jump on somebody's page that we might not be into the science. And if you're not into the science, there's no reason to be there. You know, you say, gratitude, noble, I'm coming to sit at your feet to learn. My empress is going to upset that I am sent initial cause, but she will see. Of course. I'm sorry, let me finish reading what you said, Noble. You say, you said, my empress is going to be upset that I spent the initial cost, but she will see it was well worth it later on down the line. And Noble, I guarantee you, when you deal with me with all the literature that you're going to Amazon, you're never going to have to spend that type of money again. You're going to get all your literature from me. You're going to be able to go to Office Max and Staples and print every book and bind it and have it to write in it or download it on your tablet. All expensive books, you'll never have to go to Amazon and waste your money like that again. Never. All the books that cost thousands of dollars, 500 to 10,000 to 200, I have them all. I convert them to PDFs. Most of the high science Mason books like Atlantis of the Latter Days, we have all those. We converted to PDF. Tavistock Institution of Human Engineering, we have all those. We converted to PDF. So you don't have to worry about spending all your money on books for a piece of paper. I got them. He said, when did Moors and Masons cross paths? You tell me, Swindle King. You tell me, Swindle King, you got all the answers, but I think you know more better than that.
Talking about you funny. He's funny.
Yeah, he's very funny. You tell me, Swindle King. Ask Albert Churchward. Re-sign the symbols of the primordial man. Ask him. Ask Albert Churchward. He was a European. Ask Gerald Massey. But definitely ask Albert Churchward and re-sign the symbols of the primordial man. And you can kind of get a little familiar with it. You don't have to ask me. I just gave you an alley-oop. Slam dunk it. Signs and Symbols of the Primordial Man by Albert Churchward. And another book you might want to read is The Sacred Drift by Peter Lambert Wilson. Peter Lambert Wilson wrote about Noble Drew Ali. Peter Lambert Wilson is a.k.a. Hakeem Bey. He wrote a lot of the Moor's Paradigm books. He's a European with a big beard. Look up that, Sacred Drift. You don't have to, and I think you know what I'm talking about, Swindle King. You can research Peter Moon too. So And they'll kind of highlight you on some of the things that you should already know, Swindle King. You know, any other thing? Because I don't care about the names you call, man, Swindle King. I'm way above that, but I know where you at, and it's all good. And if we cross paths, I'm gonna shake your hand, because I'm a noble. Moor's empire ended in the late 1400s. Did it? Noble Swindle King, you got all the answers, my brother. No matter what they color, but I've done this already at academia. I've done this with, like I said, Swindle King. It's almost you acting like in elementary when a boy like a girl, he want to try to hit her and stuff instead of sitting down and saying he like them. Just sit down and ask them real questions and stop trying to be disrespectful, Swindle King, because that's disrespectful. Like, I'm a college graduate. You can look me up. I graduated from Clear University, which is one of the top business schools in Howell, Michigan, where the Klan live. I got my dual master's degree from Grand Canyon University. So what's the issue, Swindle King? Because I told people about who you are already. I be telling people, it be certain people on Moor's page, they jump on Moor's page, as soon as they see more of this, then they jump on their page with all I got already. But you ain't gonna get that with me. I ain't one of them clowns. I ain't one of them sovereign citizens. I ain't one of them people squatting in houses. I do real business. I'm not one of them. So what you hear, so what other slander you gonna give? I ain't one of them fake 1099 brothers talk about canceling some corporate debt. But eventually and buy your whole library. I think Mr. Troll is really impressed by your wisdom, but doesn't know. Listen, see, hold on. What you said, Noble? Hold on. Let me see what you said. You said, I told my empress that eventually we are buying your whole library. I think Mr. Troll is really impressed by your wisdom, but don't know how to ask you for your enlightenment. Maybe so, Noble, but it's all good.
That's what you said. A boy trying to like a girl, you want to meet her.
I just said the boy like a girl don't know how to come to her. Like I told y'all, man, I know everything. And I tell this person where he's at right now. He's popping up. I got my other phone. I'm looking at his whole address. It's just like when you get a book, right? It's an ISBN number. You pinging off a tower. Just like if you think you kill somebody to get away with something, you got your phone off, you pinging off towers. So Google Maps, when you jump on my page, you are a willing obligor. I'm a business. You're a willing obligor. It's just like you bullying. I can send it right to the authorities and say, this is the person. They'll be like, this is IP address. You want me to put it on here, Swindle King? You want me to put your whole address where you pinging off at? And I won't even do that because I'm not disrespectful like that. That's why I'm saying it's a way to do things and ask things and don't do it in a way where you come off disrespectful and a grown troll. Because that don't even make sense. Especially if you have a family and a wife. He said, I'm trying to compare Moors with other Moors and tell what another Moor says. Yeah, that's all he doing. And it's like I said, it's okay because I'm right here. I'm a grown man. I'm 45. I'm not one of them bums. I'm not squatting in houses. I ain't in no Canada. I ain't in China making no fake ass passports. I ain't no fake ass sovereign citizen. I ain't finna tell you to drive without no license. I know all law. I know restrictions in all law. I ain't playing no games with nobody. This ain't no fake cancel, no corporate debt, no 1099. That's what Swindle King thought it was. But if Swindle King would have researched me, just like all other professors, they know who I am when I'm coming. So it's a certain way that you give honors and gratitude to a person when you look them up, if you've done your research. But evidently, Swindle King haven't done his research. That's what that tell you right there. If Swindle King done his or her research, they would have known who I was. Yeah. And so that's what I tell Moors. That person do that all day. All my members, I say, this a guy on YouTube and everything. Then one of my elders, like Swindle King, we looked him up like this person. And then the person is everywhere. And I'm like, dude, eventually, like I said, just keep the same energy. I tell everybody, keep the same energy when you're disrespectful, because what you put out is what you give back. It's just like one of the 48 laws of power, that mirror effect. The same energy you put out, you will get that back unexpectedly. You can be with your family, you can be doing things, and all that negative energy you pull out. Dialogue. I've done it so much in my oral dissertations at the university with professors came from all over. I had to do an oral dissertation with Africans per se, Jewish that speak Yiddish. Then even when I talk about Igbo land, about the Igbo and the Igbo, all European professors and scholars know that the Igbo and the Igbo is the Jew. And I don't even have to even go there from scholarship. And I deal with Europeans, that's professors. I said, man, I'm not finna argue with nobody. Research the 13th tribe. Research what's his name? The International Jew by Henry Ford. I mean, it's a lot. And then when I deal with my Jewish brothers, when I get their encyclopedia, their Jewish encyclopedia, I break everything down from scholarship. I break down what anti-Semitic mean from the dictionaries. And I show them who made it up from history. From history, I did a big oral dissertation, so nobody can come with me. I get angry with me or be like, where you get it from your books. That's why I tell everybody, I will use the same book that you say under to defend what I'm saying. Your book. And every scholar and every educator know, yep, he's telling the truth. And so, like I said, I welcome on all love. I welcome on all peace. But I'm not going to entertain no one that may be mad at something, or maybe they've been following other Moors. And a lot of these Moors that came into science, all they try to do is squat in houses. And a lot of these Moors be criminals. So they think they finna claim their nationality like they finna be a damn go-bot or something. Like you finna disappear. Your Social Security is still the same. A 1099 ain't no trust fund at the end of the rainbow. Can be looked up in the CC, how the Moorish Science Temple is set up. That AA get out of jail free card, that Zodiac laws is not no laws, none of that. That's number that you could look up in the Library of Congress to look it up. A lot of stuff Moors are saying is false because they mad. And everything about the Moorish Science Temple of America is public information. How the temple is set up, everything which I show is public information. So I don't care what nobody's saying. Everybody from a place. Hell, Malcolm was sweet red. Everybody come from a place. Everybody has growth. And that's why I'm saying people are mad at Noble Drew Ali for no reason. And I say, that's them. I don't put my faith in man. I give man credit for doing what they do, and I keep it moving. But I give credit to Noble Drew Ali. I give credit to Malcolm X. I give credit to Martin. I give credit to every man, to Ivan Van Sertima, Dr. Ben, John Hart, Dr. Francis Crove Wilson, the Black Hitler of Harlem, Daddy Grace, Father Divine. I give credit to everyone that done some good, no matter how nobody feel. Farrakhan, whoever does some good for the people, I'm with it. Hell, Manly P. Hall. I give credit to you that teach the truth. Hell, Lewis and Clark. I mean, what? I just gave credit to Albert Churchward, Gerald Massey. I give credit to what credit is due. And then it's just like setting the record straight. When it's talk about not setting the record straight, imperfect setting. When it's talking about hold on, man, let me get it in my head. But the Christian, it'll come to me. The doctrine of discovery. The doctrine of discovery. When it shows you all these things in history. Even when we talk about the secret treaty of Verona, where Moors be misquoting. The secret treaty of Verona is in chapter 4 of Behold the Pale Horse. But you got to really research it and see what it's talking about. And a lot of Moors be misquoting it. I said, dude, you done got caught up listening to these Moors with that Cyrus stuff, with all this stuff. I said, you missed the whole point of it. Just like when I talk about the Whigham Party. See, when I explained the Whigham Party, they was initiated to Masonry. No disrespect, European was initiated. The Whigham Party initiated into the science. And I have the documents to show it from the Library of Congress. Every European Mason know what I'm talking about. I'm part of the Philosophical Research Society. Finished my Empress, y'all love, man. Like I said, Swindle King, peace to you and peace and love. If you have family and children, Swindle King, peace to your family. If you have a mother that's still in the flesh, Swindle King, peace to your mother and father, Swindle King. All the endeavors that you're doing, Swindle King, may you be blessed in your endeavors. May you be blessed in everything that you touch, Swindle King, because I come in love and light and understanding. So I'll give you peace. No matter what energy you give me, I'm going to give you peace. I'm going to give you peace because everyone needs it right now in this trying time. So I'm going to give you peace. I'm going to give you love, and I'm going to give you understanding. If there's anything that you want to ask, Swindle King, I'm here to ask for each of truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And my 2 cents, Swindle King, health and wealth. Peace and love.
Kindness, baby. I'm proud of you.